How are you?
Yes, I'm great. What about you?
How is you? Yes, I am also great because my morning is going very good. So that's why.
So,
What about your morning?
yes, here it is good, and the weather is sunny, and it's clear sky, and I'm at
Mm.
home today. So, of course, just introduce yourself.
Yes, of course. So my name is Sandhya Tiwari. I am situated in Thane, Maharashtra, and originally I am from Uttar Pradesh, but I have been in Bombay for 25 years, and I was a teacher earlier, but now I'm completely homemaker. I blessed with two sons, and these days I am learning English language. So I have many hobbies, but these days only my favorite hobby is learning this language. And I have created a YouTube channel in order to enhance my communication skills. And since that day, I have been practicing for English, spoken English. It's been 1 year. So that's all about me.
Okay, that's really great. So, you have been learning English for 1 year, or
Yes.
so? What kind of problem? If I talk about problems, so what kind of problems are you facing, and have you faced like in the beginning when you started learning this language?
Yeah, that time I was not able to even translate the words, single words. First, I fill my bucket with the word meaning. After that, I started speaking very basic things myself. But I have I have not shy. I fear, afraid of speaking in front of others because others always make fun. It's happened with us. But uh, a person who don't speak English, with them, if I speak English, they didn't take interest. They avoided.
Correct, correct.
Yes. So when I saw 1 year ago, when I saw one video on YouTube, so that learner, she was considering herself as a learner. So I got idea from there how if she can do, then I also can do. And then
Correct.
immediately I created a YouTube channel because I wanted to co-learner and easily I can get on this platform. But after that, lots of people are here. So these days, I am connecting with the people and whatever books, whatever I read, I underline the hard words and connectors. And these days, I am learning advanced vocab and advanced structures. So I am facing these problems. So sometimes connector, where should I use that? Because many types of uses. Even you talk about even is a single connector. But if I talk about even, so even I don't touch it. So here even comes first. After that, we use another thing. And if
Mm.
मैंने मैंने छुआ तक नहीं. In this sense, if we use even, I can't even touch that.
Yeah, even supposed to put the uh, behind of this thing in which you
Helping
are
of,
emphasize.
yes. In
Yes.
first sentence, I use first even, then I use even I can't touch. And in second sentence, I can't even touch that. I
This
can't
one,
even. So
this one is
subject
right.
and helping verb is come. Yes, because that sense is emphasized.
Mm.
It's stress there. मैंने भी
Uh,
नहीं किया. अगर आपने ये चीज नहीं किया तो मैंने भी नहीं किया. Like this.
on touching,
And
he
in
is emphasizing. Yes.
yes, someone telling you you missed that thing.
Mm.
And second person is there, he is telling, नहीं मैंने नहीं किया. Then you tell, आपने नहीं किया तो मैंने भी नहीं किया.
Hmm.
He, you stretch there. So like this structure these days I am learning.
Correct, correct. Of
Where,
course,
yes,
in spoken we need preposition, conjunction, connectors, and some participles. And after like using these type of structure and some connector and conjunction, we can make our
yes,
conversation better, and sounds great. And sometimes it happen that we are speaking only sentence by sentence using tenses. So now we need to like add some extra connectors and some be like advanced vocab as well and idioms, so that we can
mhm.
uh, attract so that we can articulate.
Attractive. First, we need how to use in proper way, because only one connector is used many different way. All those kinds of things we learn. We need to learn these days. Any connector, when I learn in different way, what is the meaning that there?
Correct.
I'm learning this. So what kind of difficulties you are facing these days? If I
Yeah,
talk about yourself.
we should find the exact meaning on Google and some other application. If you want to learn any proper, like if you want to learn any connector, so first we need to clear the exact meaning of this word. Then it will be easy for us to use in our conversation. So yeah, it's great. But sometimes it's happened that of course we know some words, but while speaking, we just forget. And like after having conversation, we just realize, I didn't use those words and some idiom phrases, but I had a conversation. So it happened. For this, we have to like create situation by ourselves. Suppose I'm not talking to anyone, I'm talking to myself. So I have to create the situation so that I can use that connector and that word as well. Then we
Very
will
good.
get habit.
Mm,
When we
very.
have
Mm,
when we are having conversation, so of course our mind will provide these all the words and idiom phrases because we have practiced. So it is easy,
yes.
but we have to force our
Mm.
mind related that word, those words which we have learned.
Yes, these days I doing practice this technique, because you are very true. When you talk other person, that time you forget. But when we create any situation ourselves, that is
Mm,
hypothetically. But we try to connect those connectors and words, meaning whatever word, new word we learn. All we create a situation how to use, and we practice this way. This is very effective way for learning anything forever.
correct.
Yes, yes. So
Like,
Gyanendra, you think we should hire any teacher for our conversation and for learning this language?
see,
We need any trainer?
in my opinion, we don't need any trainer because if we have any doubts, we can solve our doubt easily. Now, because teacher, of course, if you hire any teacher, so he will suggest you to practice. He is not going to practice like okay, instead of doing like he will teach you and he will guide you, but of course he will say to you that okay, just practice, practice, practice. So of course, why should I hire any teacher? I can practice by myself. And suppose on which, like on suppose you are weak on some part of this language, so you need to work on this, like of course if you are not able to use advanced words and structure, so you just work on it so that you like of course if I talk about myself, so earlier used to speak with the help of tenses only. But when I started making a fake story, so in that I just told myself before telling the story that okay, I'm going to use some passive as well in my story. So of course I made so many stories and where I used so many passive as well. Then I went for model. Then I made up my mind that okay, today I'm going to tell a fake story in which I'm supposed to use model. So I created some situation, and I of course I used some models, and by this way our mind gets habit to catch this type of advanced structure and words. And then I went for more causative, conditional, everything. And now we use anything in our conversation as per the as per that like
Hmm.
situation.
Yes, I'm also agree with your point because anybody instructs us. If anybody want to hire a teacher, there is no issue. It's up to that person. But in my opinion, also, uh, uh, teacher only instruct you.
Hmm.
They don't study behalf of you. We study ourselves, and it is not going to happen overnight.
Correct, correct.
If
It will take
any
time.
teacher also suggests us, so we have to practice ourselves. If same
Mm,
way, there is lots of instructions on YouTube. Many teachers have mentioned many good points. So if we want to correct ourselves, we should watch that video. We these days we use Chat GPT, ask Chat GPT how to correct myself, how to practice this thing. I am not able to use. How can I practice? How can I use this?
mm,
Everything is available there. So I also don't think so to pay a teacher. If any teacher eager to teach us, it's okay. Otherwise, these days, because of why I'm talking, raising that topic, many teachers these days on social media, on YouTube, they connect with the people and they charge for that.
mm.
You
Correct,
know,
correct.
so if one time and two time any teacher take money from you for one session and she instruct you something forever and only one time, but we have to practice ourselves. So that is
Mm.
no use, maybe. No use.
Suppose,
Use of hire
yeah,
one
suppose,
teacher only for one session.
yeah, suppose you don't know like about grammar, so you can hire any teacher. Of course, he will teach you. But if you know all the material, now you need to practice only. You know.
Yes,
So of course, after like learning so many things, just practice. Find people here. There are so million people are learning English. You just connect with them and just talk to them because now you can correct yourself because you know you have learned so many things. So
yes. We have ideas.
you can catch their mistake and as well as your mistake. You can figure out your mistake. Oh, I spoke wrong. So of course in the beginning everyone does mistake, and gradually if you started catching your uh, your your words and your advanced structure and your mistake, so of course you are going to learn gradually of course, and one day you
Yeah,
are whatever with this language
hmm,
you will be able to speak. Like earlier we used to be shy, and there was a great it is really very difficult for us to talk on audio call and video call. But since we started, see, like we don't have any problem on video call. I can see
yes,
there is no sinus, and see myself there is no sinus. So we have
yes.
removed it by talking on audio call, and
Hmm.
still we are learning here and we are talking every day. So of course, anyhow we are like making our mind like we are forcing our mind to think this about this language, and we are like sharpening our tongue as well in this language. So of course it will take time, but of course you are not going to become fluent in English within 1 year and uh, 6 months. It's
Yes,
really difficult. People say, but it takes time.
Yes,
And
and we started from beginning. Anybody are in the middle, mediocre, and
mm,
we are beginners. But we need to give us ourselves space and time, have a patience, because while speaking at the same time, we focus many things like
mm,
our mouth muscles is not flexible for pronounce the word correctly. So we
correct.
working on that, working on that. We don't have a advanced structure and we don't have grammar perfect. We are not perfect in grammar too much. And new vocab, new idioms, how to frame the sentence, how to talk to another people face to face. So all these we practicing together.
Mm,
It is not a piece of cake, but not a rocket science as well. It will take time, but one day our dream will become true,
mm.
definitely. So we
Like
need to just have a patience, yes, because
we have
we know what is our area, where we are, we know our label, and we should clear our mind. What is our label and what should I learn? What should I practice in proper way? Everything is available there. If I am a beginner level, many people suggested that on YouTube. We are a beginner level. So we got that idea what I should read, what should I write, what kind of practice I need. After that, one level we reached one level, then we need to work on second level, then we need to work on third level. That
correct.
is our method of learning. So yes, and related to if we are a housewife, I'm a housewife. I need to learn first my kitchen vocab, household work vocab, because I use every day that things I need. So I
Mm,
gain some confidence. As you are a student or you are a farmer, so we should start from there. Related
correct.
to that vocab, that sentences first we need to learn according to our profession, our situation, and then we need to jump one by one, we catch advanced level. But
Mm,
many people, yes, they hire many people these days. They take money for a session. They give us a free demo first time, then they demand for money.
mm,
That's why
mm.
I'm asking that question. Yes, and people
Yeah,
attract with them, but I that is no use of only one time you pay them a fee, whatever they charge, and they instruct once, and after that again you are on the same situation, you are practicing, started practicing again yourself. So
correct,
it is
correct,
not,
correct.
yes,
After taking
I was,
classes, you come back to your their place. You just think, oh, earlier I used to speak, but now because you have to speak every day, no matter whether you are taking classes or you are talking to other people, but you have to speak. Of course, we want to speak this language. So the more you speak, the more will you be better every day. It's just because of speaking. The magic of speak. Our hard work is that just speak and speak and speak. If you speak, you will be perfect. If you don't speak, you have knowledge, but of course, you whenever you are having conversation, of course you are going to fumble, you are going to stuck because you are not speaking. And when of course if you speak every day, so it will like it will be easy for you to pronounce and to speak.
uh, could
So,
you repeat again, please? Because what did you say? I couldn't listen.
so yeah, I want to say here because we if you speak every day, if you speak every day, so it will be easy for you. Your tongue can pronounce any word, your mind can think in this language. And if you don't get time, you just you have knowledge in grammar but you don't speak, so it will be very very difficult for you to speak in English because we have to sharp our mind. We want to become fluent in English, we want to speak this language, so we have to speak every day every day every day. no matter whether you are talking to yourself and other people. If you want to, if you don't have partner, you say you can speak by yourself. Whatever you are doing, you just describe, and whatever you did, you can describe. Whatever you have planned, you can discuss about that, your plan, that tomorrow I will do that, this, that. And you can ask question by yourself. And of course, if you have words problem, idiom, phrasal verb, idiom, so you can learn from social media. So by this way you can improve, and it is great way to improve our English. And if
Yes,
suppose we are depend on any teacher, that we are saying that, oh, every day, until I hire any teacher, I will not be good speaker here. So it means you are anyhow you are making excuses, and you are making yourself uncomfortable with this language. So don't think about any teacher.
procrastination. People always procrastinate themselves. Otherwise, if they use each and they know everything, how to practice, how to they got idea from the social media, and everyone has someone to guide them. You know, these days we are connecting to the people who is better than us. We share our knowledge to each other. What idea useful for you, what idea is useful for me. So we exchange our thoughts, exchange our ideas, and learn from there also. Everything is available. We have idea. It will take time. Whether you hire a teacher, if you hire a teacher, I can say, if you have time to proper way, you practice. You can practice whatever your teacher is instructed. Your teacher is instructed to you.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
Any yes, job, that is beneficial. Otherwise, not need to join anywhere. Anybody can want to learn this language, just they need to speak and learn from each other and from social media. We know where our pronunciation is good, not good, where we are not using lots of new vocab. Everything we know about yourself, because you know nobody can judge you better than ourselves. We can judge ourselves better than others.
Correct,
We
correct.
know what is our and what is our strong point.
Yes, yes.
So
So
we
Kim,
need to rectify our weakness, I mean weak point, and our strong point, and work
correct,
on it. Yes,
correct. We can figure out our mistake, and we can figure out our level as well. So we need to work where we are weak. So this is great. So thank you so much, ma'am. That I I have to go somewhere. That is why, and it is
yes,
really really
yes.
nice conversation with you. Thank you so much. So
Thank
we will meet soon.
you. Yes, because you spend your precious
And
time
your work
in
is
time.
great.
So thanks a
Okay.
lot. I hope we will connect again soon.
Okay,
Till
ma'am.
then,
Thank
bye and have a great day.